Welcome back. It's time now for the Business Day. Prominent business executive Danville Walker has resigned as Senior Vice President of West Indies Petroleum WIP ahead of his appointment as Managing Director of Petrojam on Wednesday. In a letter to WIP Chief Executive Officer Charles Chambers, Mr. Walker said his resignation takes effect at the end of June. He's also stepped down from all positions held across WIP subsidiaries, affiliates, associated companies, and related entities. These include WIP Energy Limited, West Indies Petroleum Terminal Limited, and West Indies Petroleum South Terminal Limited. Mr. Walker also resigned from the board of WIP Energy and confirmed that he has disposed of all legal and beneficial interest in the St. Lucian company World Energy Solutions Limited, which holds shares in WIP Terminal. The cost of living continues to put pressures on households across Jamaica. But as prices rise, there's another dimension of inflation hitting consumers, shrinkflation, where some products get smaller while prices remain the same. Here's Deidre Thomas.
Have you ever opened your favorite biscuit pack, only to realize there are fewer biscuits inside? Same price, less product. Maybe the chips don't fill the bag the way they used to, or the juice box seems smaller but somehow costs more.
It's called shrinkflation, a cost-saving measure where companies reduce the size or amount of a product but keep the price the same. Consumers end up paying more for less.
Consumers say the differences are becoming harder to ignore, especially at a time when household budgets are already under pressure.
If I buy a patty, the filling is not enough, like what I'm used to. Certain beverages, of course, and even the regular box food. Everybody are cut back one piece of chickens.
It's a double full effect. You're paying more for less.
Yeah, man. What are the something, man? What are the companies, them, man? Lessen them tins and them cans and them thing, them, man, them bottles.
The Consumer Affairs Commission says the ongoing war in the Middle East is pushing up global costs and straining supply chains, forcing some manufacturers to adjust to product sizes as a way of managing expenses.
Manufacturers taking the stance to say, all right, we still want consumers to make these purchases. So what we're going to do is either reduce the size or reduce the weight of the product so consumers can still feel comfortable making such purchases.
The CAC has uncovered evidence of shrinkflation locally.
A small tin of tuna used to be 170 grams. It is now at 142 grams. I believe condensed milk has also reduced. There was some, confusion recently, not this year, but a couple years back. It used to be 392 grams. When our officers went out into the market, we noticed they were picking up sizes such as 385 and 390. At that point, we had contacted the distributor and they said it was a test. They were testing different sizes, but the prices had remained the same. And now, for the last couple months, up to this year, it has settled at 385 grams. With what they initially stated was the price is not changed, so the price has now increased because of global disruptions.
For more than 30 years, Edgar Dworsky, who is from the United States and is the CEO of ConsumerWorld.org, has been on a mission to expose these so-called sneaky practices.
Manufacturers are counting on the fact that shoppers don't pay attention to the net weight of the product or how many sheets on a roll of the paper products they buy.
So can you walk me through a few before and after cases or examples of shrinkflation?
We always used to get ice cream in half-gallon packages, 64 ounces. And then they took a cup out of the package and it became 56 ounces. And after that, they took another cup out and it became 48 ounces. Now here, when you see them stacked one on top of another, you can certainly see the difference. But when you're in the store and you don't have them side by side, could you really tell that you lost time?
At the end of the day, it is the consumers who bear the impact of these changes. For context, in most countries like Jamaica, the law does not ban shrinkflation. However, Ms. Halstead points to the Consumer Protection Act, the primary legislation designed to promote a fair, just, and competitive marketplace.
You have advertised a particular product to be a particular weight, and this is known to the consumer, when you make that change, it is also fair and just, ethical for you to also announce to the consuming public that this change has occurred.
As part of our inquiry, TVJ News contacted a number of companies amid concerns about possible shrinkflation practices. However, despite our efforts, we did not receive a response. Deidre Thomas, TVJ News.
The JSE index declined by 823 points, while the junior market index advanced by 16 points. The winners include Productive Business Solutions US dollar ordinary shares, Jamaica Public Service 9.5%, Berger Paints Jamaica, The Lab, and General Accident Insurance Company. The losers include JFP Limited, Epley Limited 7.25% preference shares, Jamaican Teas, Proven Group, and Proven Group US dollar shares, 16 stocks traded firm. At the end of foreign exchange trading, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for an average $158.22. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $113.22. The pound is going for $210, while the euro is selling for an average $183.53. And that's it for the Business Day. News from overseas after the break.